Good morning, good morning. It's Janelle. I'm just waking up. It's like 7 a.m. here. And I was up all night, so I got up and looked at this amazing view. And I had to share it with you. It's going to be an awesome day over here in my favorite place in the whole world. Do you have a favorite place? Because I find that most people don't know what they really love or what they want. And I was really thinking about this whole thing around, hey, around the amazing things that we have in this world. So I'm going to check out the view again and show you. There's a little sailboat over there. It's little, but it's actually big. Hi! So for me, it's early morning. It's 7 a.m. And I have been pretty much up all night because my son got sick and I am far away. And I really wanted to talk to you about something that I think, a lot of women struggle with is this balance between intuitiveness and business and money. I think there's this big compromise that happens that if you run your business, or let's say you're a coach or you're even for my CEO women, they struggle with really owning their identity, with really owning their greatness, their brilliance. And I think for me, what I see is because we're not because we're attached to the story of playing dumb or being a work in progress. It's more that we have molded ourselves into a society that dictates that we play small, that dictates that you really can't have what you desire to have, and that you're audacious, or because you're spiritual then you shouldn't desire for things. Or if you're let's say if you're a coach, then you should be making your services available to everyone. And the truth of the matter is that the energy in the business of coaching and serving people is really a huge responsibility. And you have to value your energetic output. You have to value the service that you're going to provide. The other thing that I find is that in women that are in CEO positions who run their businesses on that level, have 3 and 4 businesses like I do, really struggle with, not that I had this issue, but bringing your intuition in and letting your intuition lead you in your workplace, with your employees, with your staff, with your bottom, structure, and they forget to lead with that. Or they've been taught to not use that mindset when it comes to business, because in the CEO position, if you're running your own company on that scale, it's sort of deemed as a man's world. And so we as women, as we're going through this movement, have taken on a more male perspective. And what needs to happen is the more female side of us, the intuitive side, needs to go into our money. It needs to go into our business. It needs to go into, our decisions when we hire employees. It needs to go into what structures do you need in that business in order to support yourself. And for me, I started doing that when I was 21, when we first started hiring people for our company, our first company, back 17 years ago, and it's still going strong now. I used to literally put my hand on an application and be able to know whether or not that was a good fit for us to hire. And then we would begin the process of interviewing, questions and going through the process after that. And then when it came time to step into my own role and start working with people, I just found this whole judgment around women who make money, or women who are great at earning money, or, women that also, in contrast, the women that are very spiritually connected were judging the women who had money, right? As greedy or what have you. And to me, it really was an interesting dynamic that happened, because I was separating myself. So therefore I saw it in the world. So what I was separating was this side of me that's great at numbers, great at math, great at structure in business. And then the other side of me that's the very strong, intuitive, master healer. I was separating both worlds. And I really couldn't intellectually figure out how to merge the two together until one day I was like, well, why do I have that story? So I dropped it. And that's what led to all of the other things unfolding for me. But I really want to challenge you today to let go of something, some part of your story that you have been carrying that is not serving you anymore. So whether it's, let's say you were a victim, or let's say you have struggles at work, you have struggles in your relationship, you have struggle wherever, can you let the story go? Can you let the story of that challenge go? Can you redefine yourself? Can you reinvent yourself without that story? So that would be my challenge for you today. And also to get really comfortable with all sides of yourself. Neither one is meant to be more in charge than the other, and we're supposed to live very balanced, purposeful lives where we as women, our strongest asset is our intuition. That's the way we're built. It has to go into business with you. Otherwise, it's like cutting off your right arm. It's not going to work. You have to let your intuition lead you. So, my morning to yours, I just really felt strongly about getting that message to you, and really wanting you to stand and own your greatness and your power, and understanding when you ask for solutions. And we as women, we're great creators, we're great manifestors, and we ask for solutions and we pray for change. But if you don't receive the help or the solution that the universe is giving to you or offering to you, if you don't take the chance, if you don't take the leap, then, or if you go into it thinking, there's another one that's coming to me, hold on. It's like something around the concept around taking the situation, like if you're presented with a help, and then you say, oh, that's not for me, or that's not the help I wanted, or what are some of the other things that we say when something shows up that's support for us, or a solution that we didn't think of? Oh, it's not going to turn out good, or I don't want that, or whatever the case may be. It's our job is to ask. It's the universe's job to provide the how. But you hear this probably a gazillion times, but the concept I feel like is missed because we roll into it, oh, it's not the right timing, or it must not have been the right circumstance or it would have worked out. No, it's because the core of you didn't believe that it was actually possible for that story to let go and release out of your life. You didn't actually believe in the concept that you could transform what you know is your current experience. You didn't actually buy into that program. You bought into, I like my story, I like my struggle, I like where I'm at. Well, if you liked it, then you wouldn't complain about it. But you complain about it when the help shows up, you don't take it. Meaning, help from other people, solutions that come through, opportunities that come through. You get scared and you shut down, and I see it happen so many times. The how is not yours. Your job is to take one foot and put it in front of the other time and time and time again, and push through that fear, and push through the fear, and push through the fear. That's your job. Your job is to conquer the fear. Your job is to conquer your mindset. Your job is to ask for help and receive it. Your job is not to control the how and the why and the what. The universe shows up to support you. It just does. It's an automatic cause and effect. You ask, you receive. That's how it goes. So, I want to show you the sailboat. It's just amazing as I shift gears. Look. Let me see. My beautiful morning to yours. As I'm getting ready for my day, it's like 7 a.m. here. I want you to have an amazing, great day, but I want you to also think about this. How many things could it be really possible to let go of? Could it be possible that you actually know what to do in business? Could it actually be possible that you can earn the money that you deserve and want to earn so that you could actually give back to the world in the way that you want to, but you're still stuck in the story of, it'll never happen, or it's too hard, or it's too difficult, or whatever you've made up. Your dreams are your dreams because they're given to you as things to manifest in this world. It's not your own creation. That's where the mistake is. So, for my amazing journey that I'm in right now, to you, like I said in the beginning, I challenge you to let go of one belief, one story that you have, and just let it go, just to see what happens, see what else shows up in its place, because other things get replaced with it that are actually better. So if you're interested in joining my mastermind, starts May 9th, and I literally serve kind of a whole paradigm of women, both in the spiritual way and in business. Like when I get into businesses, I go through the bottom line, I go through your profit, I go through your loss, I go through your support systems, I go through employees, I go through contracts, real estate, all of it. So if that's something you're interested in, and also you want to honor that really strong intuitive side of yourself in business, I'm your girl. So, May 9th, PM me if you want to know more, or you can book a breakthrough call. I will be back stateside on the 7th, and I will be really sad to leave here, but because Maui is always my home. And I hope you have a great day. I will talk to you soon. I'll leave you with a view. Bye. That could be you.